in home in Pashto and speak with other friends in Pashto.
Okay.
That is the reason we
Got
cannot
it. I
speak
understand. I
English.
understand that. Yes, I understand.
Yes.
Great, great. Okay, so let's just welcome all the other students. Hi, Karthik, Meera, Shobha, Z, all of you all. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Meera. Okay, so let's start today. We are already a couple of minutes late, so let's begin today's class. And I have something written on my first slide. So let's see who can read that for me. Meera, read it.
Yes, ma'am. विकल्प और प्राथमिकताएं बताना.
विकल्प और प्राथमिकताएं बताना. So good. Hi, Karthik. Good afternoon. Shobha. Hi, Shobha.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Karthik, you understood this Hindi which is written on the first.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Shobha, did you understand, Shobha?
No, ma'am. Vikalp means opposite, no, ma'am.
Vikalp is not opposite. Let's ask.
Audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, you're audible. You're audible, Shobha. What is Vikalp? Who can tell me what is Vikalp? All the Hindi pros. Pratap, Meera, Z.
Just now I searched in the Google, it showed that countable nouns, somewhat related to countable nouns like that.
Okay, okay. Meera, what is Vikalp?
Ma'am, options.
Option? Yeah, okay, yeah. Some
Yes,
options.
ma'am.
How do we, speak about an option? Then what do you mean by prathamiktae?
Priority, ma'am.
Priority.
Preferences.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. When we, so basically I think it comes from prathamik kathae, right? So something like first story that you want to say. So basically, when you want to prioritize, what do you mean by prioritize? What do you mean by prioritize?
Importance, giving importance.
Giving
Importance,
importance. Yes. So I mean, when you go ahead, you'll realize very simple. Today's lesson is very simple, but it is about understanding. Obviously, for the people who are at a very beginner level and who want to understand that, hey, when a question is asked, when a specific word is used, whether it's the option, whether it's the priority as an answer that you need to give, that is what we're going to learn today. Okay. So yes. So as the topic itself has started with Hindi, so there is going to be a lot of Hindi in the topic. I will try my best to translate it and give you all. So the ones who don't understand Hindi, don't worry. I will still help you all with the English part of it. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Yes, Amjad, yes, if you have to talk, you need to upgrade yourself to become a pro learner. So yes, I was about to tell you all that. So just offer all the new comers, for all of you who've come in first time. My name is Sabrina and I take classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 in the afternoon. And yes, if you want to become a pro learner, that means if you want to talk to the trainers, what you need to do is you need to upgrade your subscription to a pro learner, and then you will become a pro learner. And also you can see this, I've just put up a chat. So that's a coupon. You can put it down. You can get you will get a 10% discount on that. Okay, so let's start with the first class. Z, you can read Hindi, right? Z, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, so Z, you help me with the next one. Sure.
What would you like to have? I would like to have tea, please. आप क्या लेना पसंद करेंगे? मैं चाय लेना पसंद करूंगा या करूंगी. What तब इस्तेमाल होता है जब जवाब कुछ भी हो सकता हो.
I like that. I like what they said. What तब इस्तेमाल होता है जब जवाब कुछ भी हो सकता है. I like the way they put it in Hindi. Okay, so yeah, you read the whole thing and then I will explain.
Okay. Which Mukherjee do you mean? We have two Mukherjees here. आप कौन से मुखर्जी की बात कर रहे हैं? हमारे यहाँ दो मुखर्जी हैं. Which व्यक्तियों और संख्याओं दोनों के लिए प्रयोग किया जाता है और यह एक निश्चित विकल्पों में से किसी एक के लिए पूछता है.
Okay, thanks. So now what are we looking at? We're looking at 2 points here, right? The word what and the word which. Very common word. We always use it. All of us have it. Hi, Nemichan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. How are you?
Nemichan is a Hindi teacher, ma'am. Do you know it?
Who?
What, Karthik?
I'm saying, ma'am, that you're a Hindi teacher.
Who? Me?
No, ma'am. Nemichand is a Hindi teacher.
Oh, is it?
No. No, ma'am.
Is it? Is it Nemichan?
No, ma'am. I am speaking some little bit Hindi. Karthik.
Okay. Karthik thinks you're teaching. Ah, okay, fine. Okay, that. If you're explaining something, then that means yeah. Okay, great.
No, ma'am. Why I said like that means if any teacher gets a doubt in Hindi, they ask Nemichand only.
Yeah, but I have multiple people. I have Deepak. I have somebody else also who helps me. In fact, now Meera also helps me a lot with all the Hindi doubts.
Yes, ma'am.
And there is somebody else also. I'll tell you who
Literature,
else is
ma'am.
there. Somebody else is also there. I forgot the name, but Deepak is always there. And when Abhay is there, Abhay is also helping me. Yeah, so there are multiple people. Yeah.
Ma'am, I did a graduation in Hindi literature. ma'am.
Oh, is it? Oh God. Then so now Meera only is the person to go to. Karthik, got it? Okay, so let's understand. So we're looking at two words, that is what and which. And it's very common, right? All of us use this what and which many times. So let's understand, when do we use a what and when do we use a which? Okay, so what does it say? What would you like to have? That means, when do you say this? When somebody comes home, right? Aapke ghar pe gaya hai, you have guests at home, and the question is, what would you like to have, right? So when you ask the question, what would you like to have? Answer kya hota hai? What would be your answer? If Karthik, you come to my house and I say, what would you like to have? What are the possibility of answers that you can give me, Karthik?
I would like to have an ice cream, ma'am.
Yeah, Karthik, you said ice cream?
I would like to have an ice cream.
Ice cream. No, but my question is, what are the options of answers you can give me? That's what my question is.
Means actually, ma'am, we use would like. Would like is the formal way of asking I want. Means I can also answer I want an ice cream, but would like is the formal way of answering want.
Right. But now I'm talking about the word what. Okay. Would is yes, what I'm saying is correct. But when we're looking at the word what, right? So the possibility of you giving me answers, there are a lot of answers, right? I can have tea, I can have coffee, I can have water, I can have ice cream, I can have a burger, I can have bread, I can have dosa. Whatever you ask me, I can have all these things, right? Because the question is, what would you like to have? Yes, and I'm asking in a formal way because the question is, would you like to have? So that's the formal part. So that you're right, Kat. But the question, when I ask what, basically, I'm not giving you an option. I'm just asking you what you would like to have. And you can tell me anything that you like to have, right? So that's why in Hindi it says, Jab jawab kuch bhi ho sakta hai. That means your answer can be anything for a question like this. When I ask you what, right? So the what typically is used, especially when my answer is not specific. It could be anything. The word jawab kuch bhi ho sakta hai is what you need to pay attention. That means my answer could be anything. Got it? Clear? That's what I was looking for. Got it, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then I have the word which. Now, what do you mean by the word which? Which Mukherjee do you mean? It says which. So here in Hindi, what the explanation it says, first thing, when you say which is related to people and nouns, right? Most of the times we use it in this case. When you ask which, so you're actually referring to, nouns and people. That is one. Now it says दोनों के लिए प्रयोग किया जाता है, right? That is one. और यह एक निश्चित विकल्पों में से किसी एक के लिए पूछता है. So what do you mean by we figure out what is vikalp? Meera mentioned it is option, right? So what do you mean? That means I'm giving you two things, or the answer is very specific out of the 2 or 3 options that we're looking at. That means nishchit vikalp. That means it's a very, very definite option that I have, which will be your answer, right? And that is when I use which. Clear with the difference of when I use what and which. Everybody, hi. Hi, Priyanka. Hi, Pratap. Good
which question is
afternoon. Yes, Karthik.
which question is correct, ma'am? What is your favorite film or which is your favorite film?
So when you're asking what is your favorite film, in that
Or
case,
which is
no,
your favorite?
I mean, you typically ask what's your favorite film. No, not which is your favorite. So you can ask which is your favorite film out of the two, like A and B. Then A and B could be better. But when I'm asking just random question, what's your favorite film? Like, yeah, what's your favorite film? I mean, that's a better way to put it. Because your answer could be anything. Right?
Okay, ma'am, understood.
If options are there, then we use which.
Ha, correct. Yes. So that's easier to, because then it's definite. We're picking it up between that.
Okay, ma'am.
Confusion.
Yes.
Austin says confusion between what and which and how and where to use them. Please. Yeah, so we're doing what and which just now, Austin. I'll explain how and where also to you. Okay. Don't worry, I will do that. Okay.
Madam, I think which are used where many things. For example, there are many apples, so anybody can say which one you like.
Yeah, so that is, see, that's so your which one you like, you will pick up one and say this one I like, right? So that
Okay,
is which.
madam.
So your answer out of the options, your answer is very definite. So that is why the question is which apple do you like?
Okay,
So
madam.
options could be more, and the answer is a very definite option. That is what the point is.
Okay, madam.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So Asif, you only read. Can you read the English part? And I mean, can you read Hindi?
No, ma'am, I cannot know
Okay.
about
No problem. No
Hindi.
problem. Ignore. But you can understand Hindi.
Ma'am, may I speak in Hindi?
1 minute. 1 minute. Ji. Asif, can you understand Hindi?
No, ma'am, I cannot
No,
understand.
not understand Hindi also. Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Z, you can read.
Yes, ma'am. Which do you prefer, oranges or apples? क्या आप पसंद करते हैं संतरे या सेब?
So which do you prefer, oranges or apples? So which one do you prefer? I prefer an orange or I prefer an apple. So the translation is, मतलब क्या पसंद करते हो, whether it's this or this. So that's when you use the word which. Okay, clear? So let's go to the next one. First, yeah. Okay, now, okay. इस तस्वीर में आपकी पसंदीदा शिक्षक कौन सी है? So we are looking at which one is your favorite teacher in this photograph, or what is your favorite teacher in this photograph? So the ones who don't understand Hindi, it doesn't matter. I will help you if there is a real translation. Out of the two, which one do you think is apt there? So you need to pick up the right answer. Okay, Asif? So you need to say which one is your favorite teacher in this photograph, or what is your favorite teacher in this photograph?
Which one is your favorite teacher?
Yes, because so I'm assuming, right? This is a picture. It's a photograph. So
Yes,
photograph will have 10
and
people.
okay, and there are options, many options, no?
Correct. That's
Therefore,
exactly my point. Yes. So you have like there'll be 10 people in the photograph, and then you're asking which one in this photograph is your favorite teacher. Or you can also ask the other one, who is your favorite teacher? Because that also could be just random, like who is your favorite teacher in this photograph? That's also true. But here, since we're looking at a very specific idea between what and which, the which is more apt here, because we're looking at the photograph. The photograph can have 10 people, 5 people, 7 people, 100 people. Out of the options there, I want you to tell me which one is your favorite teacher.
yes, it means there are more options.
Correct. There are more options. Okay. Got it? Yes. Anybody, any?
Actually,
yeah.
I have one
Karthik.
doubt, ma'am. Usually we hear this sentence in the restaurants, ma'am. Like usually waiters come to us and ask, "What do you like to have, sir?" Like means that time, ma'am, means they give us some menu, no, ma'am. Out of them means they tell us, they ask us, no, what would you like to have? Means that time we are selecting, no, ma'am. From that, then which is which? Why are you using what do you like instead of which?
See, but in that also your answer, see, the point is which dish you would like to have. But when you're asking a question, what would you like to have? You can give anything, right? Your answer could be anything, no? Got it? So the point here is you can say that I would like to have these 100 things, but it's not specific. But when you say which, I mean, in typically it should be which dish would you like to have? Then where are the dishes listed? Yeah, then it makes sense. But obviously, see, we are looking at people. A lot of people are not aware of a lot of things, right? When you're looking at the grammatical error part of it, there are so many errors that we all make every day, right? And what you said is true because nobody is aware of it. So then, yeah, which dish? So it depends on how you are phrasing your sentence. What would you like to have means the answer to what would I like to have? I would like to have one some dish from South Africa, but you can't have that, right? Because my menu card has 10 things. You can have that, and then you can ask which dish in my menu card would you want to. Got it?
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's just the way we put it up. That's the same. Okay. So yeah. Okay, fine. I think there are many of y'all who don't understand Hindi today. Don't worry, I will help you all with that, guys. So don't ignore the Hindi part if you don't know Hindi. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Dash of those men is Mr. Yogi. Abhay, hi Abhay. Pratap, hi. I didn't see Pratap is there. What is it? Okay. Shobha, give me the answer, Shobha.
Yeah, ma'am. Which one of those men is Mr. Yogi?
Very good. Which one of those men is Mr. Yogi? Meera, Abhay, Asif, you got it wrong. What happened? Meera, why you got it wrong?
Ma'am, I did not read sentence properly, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, Asif, what happened, Asif? Why did you get it wrong?
Ma'am, do you want question, other question, make other question?
No. So there is a question on your screen. You need to click the answer. Okay. Otherwise, I will get a notification that you got it wrong. So you need to click on the right answer there. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. When you have the options, in the option, you need to click the answer. That's how your app will work. Got it, Asif?
I think it is wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong. What did you pick up? What was your answer?
Because Mr. Yugi is one person, I think.
No, but you missed out those men, right? So that means there are 10 people there. There are 10 men there. Which one of those men? That means a group of people. And in that group of people, we are asking who is Mr. Yogi. So which one of those men is Mr. Yogi?
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? Okay. So we don't ask who of those men is. Who is Mr. Yogi is different. Because I don't know anything. There's just a random asking who is Mr. Yogi. That is correct. But because it says those men, that means we have an option for figuring out Mr. Yogi. Okay, next one. Dash is your favorite dish from these.
Which one is your best favorite dish among?
Okay, is that Shobha? What did you pick up, Shobha? Your answer is wrong. Shobha?
Yeah, ma'am. Because, ma'am, I thought your favorite means that is person, ma'am. Means I thought I didn't read full sentence, ma'am.
What did you click? What did you click?
Who, ma'am?
Hey, Shobha, who is your favorite dish?
Oh, ma'am, I told you, ma'am, I didn't read that full sentence, ma'am. Because speaking with me that time, I listened to that.
Fine, no problem.
Shobha ma'am, practice some kind of meditation.
Daily I'll do yoga.
Karthik is very specific. Shobha ma'am is very, very quick in answering. Correct, Karthik?
I think ma'am, she's always in a running and answering.
She's always in a race. She's always in a race. She just wants to run. Yeah, Shobha, I think Karthik is really concerned. So you better be careful. I don't want you getting wrong answers now. Okay, Shobha?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Hi, Ajmol.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Let me hear you speak. Read after a long time. Read.
Yeah, ma'am. take whichever you like. जो भी आपको सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है ले लो. Whichever का मतलब है जो भी या कोई भी. Which hotel would you prefer to stay in? Whichever. It does it doesn't matter to me. आप कौन से होटल में रहना पसंद करोगे? कोई भी मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
So we had what? We had which. The third one that you're looking at is whichever. When do we use the word whichever? So whichever. That means, I think in Hindi it says jo bhi ya koi bhi. So I'm okay with whatever. Which hotel would you like to stay? Whichever hotel, right? Which food, what would you like to have? Whichever you give me, I don't have a problem. Whatever you give me, all these type of things. So whichever is basically used when we are okay with whatever we get. So जो भी आपको सबसे ज्यादा पसंद हो, that one. So you take whatever, take whichever you like the best. So you can I will take you to a mall and I'll say you buy whichever dress you want, right? That means whatever you like, you pick it up. So the options are huge and you can actually give an answer which says it's like whichever is your answer. So whichever ka matlab, the meaning of whichever means anything and maybe anything in what you like. So you can pick up whatever you want or whichever you want. Again, but when you say whichever, you're picking up from the options, right? So which hotel would you prefer to stay? Whichever hotel. I don't have a problem. So it says mujhe fark nahi padta. I really don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. Any hotel is fine. So that's when we use the word whichever. Okay, clear?
Ma'am, in one movie, one father takes his son to one Mercedes-Benz showroom and he says to his son, you can buy whatever you want out of all these cars.
Yeah. And does he buy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Yes, just pick this up because give me a minute. I'm just coming back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. Asif, again, I can see your answers wrong, Asif. Are you not clicking on the right answer? Okay, it says Dash is the cheaper of the two hotels. Priyanka, can you help me, Priyanka? Okay, Priyanka is not. Okay. Z.
Yes, ma'am.
Which one is the cheaper
Which
of the
is
two?
the cheaper?
Which one
is
the cheaper?
Okay, Asif has come back. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Which is the cheaper? But then Asif, I can see your answer is incorrect. How come you clicked on the wrong answer then?
Only we can fit which or what?
No, so not what. Why not what? Because I have two options here. It says no two hotels.
No,
So when I have two
only
hotels means
option,
I have to
which
choose
and one.
between.
Ma'am, I mean, we can fit which one is the best, which one is the cheaper of the two. We can fit one or not. Only the two option, which or what.
Correct. So not what, it's only which. Because
Which.
we're looking at the possible, there's an option and we're looking at the option. So it is obviously which.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
1 minute. Austin asked, we can use, can't we use who? Yes, you can use who. I think I checked that out, Austin.
Ma'am, there is a question. When there are two things. So we will use is or are. For example, which is the cheaper of the two? So there are two things. So we will use is or are.
Which
You are
is
telling.
the okay, Karthik, yeah. Go ahead, Karthik. Explain.
No, ma'am. I mean, out of two, you are selecting only one now.
Correct. So we ask which is. Got it, Asif? Because ultimately you're looking at only one answer, right? Which is the cheaper hotel?
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so there's a little bit of Hindi here. Let me read it first. इस साल की सबसे अच्छी फिल्म कौन सी थी? So which will be the best film of this year? Who is the best film? Which is the best film? What is the best film? So कौन सी है it is. So we're looking at a present tense. We're not looking at a future tense. I'm giving you all the clue for all the ones.
Ma'am, I choose wrong option. After that, you gave clue, ma'am. What is this, ma'am?
You should wait. No, you're also running, Are. I
don't know
was
Hindi.
sorry.
What
Yes.
will be the best film of this year?
What is the best film of the year?
What will be the best film of this year?
No, so that's why I gave you the clue. I told you the clue is not future tense. The clue is present tense. I told you that. Yeah, Z, you can help me with the answer. Abhay
Yes,
also
ma'am,
got
yes,
it wrong.
ma'am.
Yeah, Z.
इस साल की सबसे अच्छी फिल्म कौन सी है? Option 3 is correct, ma'am. Which is the best film of this year?
Yes, which is the
Yes,
best film of this year. Okay, not which will be, because the will be is the future tense. We're not looking at future tense, we're looking at a present tense. Okay, so which is the best film? Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, dash these boys is more intelligent. Z, Karthik, what happened?
No, ma'am. I know the answer.
But then your
ma'am,
answer,
I
which
also know, but I thought it is
Timer
not
has left, ma'am.
in our chapter.
Everyone not selected.
Ma'am, I want to say only one thing about previous sentence, ma'am. Even though the Hindi sentence is not given, then also we should select present tense only, ma'am. For example, because best film means out of the movies which
whatever
we
has
saw
come
now,
so
ma'am.
far.
Yeah, out of the yes, ma'am. We cannot say about the future movies, no, ma'am. Like we cannot predict how that movie will
But
be.
then suppose you are suppose you're having what to say, like a award which is happening next month. Suppose end of the year you're having an award. So you can ask like which will be the best movie, which will be the best movie that will be awarded. So in that way, yes. Which
Yes,
could be, that could be, but as you're saying is right. And typically you'll say which is the best movie of the year, right?
it's out of the
Because
movies we have seen till now.
correct. That's true. Yeah. So which one? What was the answer here? Which?
Fourth one, ma'am.
But 1 minute. Fourth one, correct. Z and Karthik, what did you click?
No, ma'am, I chose first one by mistake.
Z,
Me
what
too,
did you
ma'am.
click? You also
Which
clicked
one?
the first one.
Ma'am, I know the answer, but this topic is not covered in our subject, which of. So I choose which.
But even if you know, see, my point is read which these boys is more intelligent. That sounds also incorrect. No.
Yes, ma'am. But
So you all wait before you all pick up an answer. Asif, did you get it? It is which of these boys is more intelligent?
Which these two boys are more intelligent?
Not are. We are looking at the word which here first thing, right? So out of the two boys, which boy is more intelligent? So which of? The word of is telling you that there is an option. You need to choose between the two. So which of these boys is, again, The same thing like Karthik said, because we're looking at one boy, because ultimately we're talking about one boy. We're not talking about two boys. That out of these two, which one
Ma'am?
is the intelligent one? One is the intelligent. Yeah,
Ma'am?
Mira. Yeah, Mira.
Asif is asking, means he's putting helping work according to boys, but here will come according which?
Correct. That's exactly what I said.
Yes,
No?
ma'am.
Yeah. Because out of the two, we are looking at one boy only. Which of these boys? That means we're not the main thing of the sentence is not about two boys. Out of these boys, there's only one boy who's intelligent. So which of these which of these boys is more intelligent? That one boy is intelligent. So obviously we're looking at only one. Got it, Asif?
If anyone has a doubt which helping verb should we put here, they can answer the question, ma'am. Like, which of these two boys is more intelligent? He is intelligent. Means we are not saying they are intelligent.
Correct.
No, answer. Based on the answer, we should frame the question also.
Yes. Got it, Asif? That's another good point that he has
Ma'am?
said. Yes.
Means, ma'am, every time helping verb will come according first subject, ma'am.
Every time it will come according to the subject. There's no first subject in a sentence. There's always only one subject in a sentence.
One subject, but ma'am, here we
That's
can
what called
understand
subject
from
verb
the start.
agreement.
Yeah. So see, that's what I'm saying. Here the subject is not boys. The subject is the which of those boys. That means there's this one boy that we're looking. It is the subject is not very explicitly mentioned that the boy is. So because the answer will be because it's a question, right? So what will be your answer? Which of these boys is more intelligent? What will be your answer? A is intelligent or B is intelligent? Correct. Mira?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Got it. So because it's A is intelligent, we are talking about subject A. A is singular, so is. If they were say boys, which of the boys are intelligent? Because out of 3 boys, I'm asking for 2 boys who are intelligent. That's when I will use A and B are intelligent. Got it? Mira, Asif, did you understand?
Ma'am, there is a doubt.
Huh.
Here is used the word these are. It's mean it is more people.
Correct.
So why we can use is?
That's what I'm
Can we
saying.
use
That's what I'm saying. Our focus is on the answer. So if I ask you, Asif, which of these boys is more intelligent? Let me put which also A and B. So which of these boys is more intelligent? What will be your answer, Asif?
A. A is more.
Got it? A. Asif, your answer will be A is more intelligent.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? So we are looking at only one boy here. That is why it is. Got it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
okay. Maybe you will get better at it. You just pay attention. You will get better because anyway, it's your first class. So there's lot of things that you have to understand. But only pay attention that we're looking at a singular person. So that is why we're looking at is and not are. Okay, got it, Asif?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I'll try and help you, but I know. So let's see. Okay. आप में से श्री योगी का बेटा कौन सा है? So the ones who don't understand Hindi doesn't matter. You just rearrange the sentences. Rearrange the words and get me the right sentence.
Ma'am, I did not watch any English word. Only I watch Hindi on the display.
You can't see the red block.
Yeah, ma'am. I cannot see on English word on the mobile display. I just only watch on the Hindi words on mobile display.
Oh, is it others? You all can't see it. Others can see it. Anybody who's watching it on the mobile?
We can see, ma'am.
You can see. Maybe just refresh, no, Asif. I think it should be there. Okay. Just refresh the page or things like that. You should get it.
Okay, I'll try.
No problem. What is the answer? Okay, wow, Shobha, Pratap, Nemichand, Z, Meera, Austin, all of you all have got it right. Superb. So let me ask Pratap, you want to help me? Hi.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Tell me the answer, please.
Which of you is Mr. Yogi's son?
Yes. Which of
आप में
you?
से श्री योगी का बेटा कौन सा है?
Right. That means you all are three people are sitting there, and I will ask you which of you. That means there's an option, right? I want to get it out of the right option. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a definite option here. I have three people. Out of three people, I'm asking which of you, which of 1, 2, 3 is Mr. Yogi's son?
Yes,
May I
Got
say
it?
one thing, ma'am?
Huh.
In the previous sentence, if we observe, we asked a question like which of these boys means there these is plural. But if we observe, ma'am, here means you is both singular and plural. Here you is plural.
Yeah, because here directly this has become second person. Like you are sitting with three people, and I'm looking at you all three, and I'm saying which of you is Mr. Yogi's son.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
when I say which of these, that means that becomes third person. Which of these
No,
is
ma'am.
Mr.
I
Yogi's
am
son?
not comparing that one and this one, ma'am. I'm saying
Huh.
that you can be used as a singular as well as plural. In this
Huh.
sentence, it is used as a plural.
Okay, like that. Okay, good. Got it. Okay, but I hope you understood what I said, because in this case, when I say which of you, because I'm telling you directly, so it becomes second person. And which of these or which of those, whenever it becomes third person. And what Karthik was trying to say is which of you in this case, you is singular or plural. So that is why which of you is Mr. Yogi's son. Okay, got it? Okay, have I missed any messages on the end? Okay. Oh, Austin got angry. Nothing off. Did he ask me some question? I would have missed his question. Okay. I think I answered Austin's that question. You can use who, Austin. I asked you. I mentioned that. I will go back. Just 1 minute. I think is he there? Austin is there or he's gone? He got angry. Okay, wait. Let me just go back to the third slide, guys. 1 minute. He's asked me a question. And I think I did answer it also. This was the third one. What was it? Yes, in fact, I told you this while I was explaining that yes, we can say who is your favorite teacher. That is also correct. There's nothing wrong in that. Got it? Austin, are you
Then
there? I hope I have not offended you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
who and what have both similar meanings, ma'am? In that also we are not giving options. Just
Options,
we're
yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
But which means we are specifically asking by
Specifically
showing some photograph.
Yes.
Out of all these persons, who is your favorite teacher?
Yeah, but what is your favorite? So you don't ask what, right? You'll ask who is your favorite teacher. So just then that will be like a general thing, like who is your favorite teacher? Out of just random, I can tell you, he is my favorite teacher or she is my favorite. But when you say which, you're talking about it very specific. Okay. Okay. I hope he got it. I don't know if he's gone off anyway. Okay. Abhay, you're there, Abhay? Abhay is not speaking. Nevichan, can you please?
Yes, ma'am.
Good
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Abhay. Abhay, please read.
Yes, ma'am. I read, ma'am. Ma'am, Vans, your flight. आपकी फ्लाइट कब है? वैन समय के बारे में पूछताछ करने के लिए भी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है. Vans, your birthday. आपका जन्मदिन कब है?
Okay, so what was the first one? We did which, we did what, we did which, then we did whichever, right? And now we're looking at when. The question when is very simple. When is related to time, right? So when is your flight? When is your birthday? When do we use that? When we want to mention about a specific time, right? My flight is at a particular time. My birthday is next month. Or when will you come home? I will come home tomorrow. So anything related to time becomes when. Your answer will be related to time. And time could be anything, right? It could be what days, months, seconds, minutes, anything can be related to time. Okay, clear? हम कौन से महीने में तुम्हारी पदोन्नति का जश्न मना रहे हैं? Wow, that's too strong a word. Okay, in which month are we celebrating your promotion? In when month are we celebrating your promotion? Okay, what happened here now? Though we are looking at time, why is the answer incorrect? I can see Pratap's answer is incorrect. Abhay's answer is incorrect. Who would want to explain? Meera, you would want to explain?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
In which month are we celebrating our promotion? हम कौन से महीने में तुम्हारी पदोन्नति का जश्न मना रहे हैं?
ठीक है, but then अभी तो we did that when is when we use for time, तो फिर second वाला क्यों गलत हुआ?
Means
Question time is already mentioned, ma'am. हम कौन से महीने में तुम्हारी पदोन्नति का जश्न मनाएंगे? So we are talking about specific month.
Yes, specific month.
Ma'am, we have lots of months, and
Correct.
in this question, we decide a specific
Correct.
month.
So the options are already there, right? Right. So it's not when are we celebrating a promotion? In which, I mean, in this case, you can't say in when month, right? Because it's very specific to month, right? So month means out of 12 months, in which month are we celebrating? That means Jan or July or August or September, whatever. But if I ask you, when is your promotion, means it could be any time. Next year, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 10 years, it could be any time. So that is where the difference is. So Pratap and Abhay, did you get it? Why? And actually the second sentence is itself incorrect. In when month is a total wrong, is wrong English. You don't use in when month. You can ask when are we celebrating or in which month. We don't say in when month. So that's wrong English. Okay. Abhay, Pratap, did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand why your answer is incorrect?
Okay, ma'am. First, ma'am, correct. Incorrect answer.
Yes, that's what I said. Because we don't say when month. When month, hum use nahi karte. We always say in which month.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
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 Yeah, Nemichand, can you read it?
Okay, ma'am. I would rather sit for a while. मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए बैठना पसंद करूंगा. Would rather पसंद व्यक्त करने के लिए भी प्रयोग किया जाता है. I don't want to go for a walk. I would rather take some photographs. मैं सैर के लिए नहीं जाना चाहती बल्कि मैं कुछ तस्वीरें लेना पसंद करूंगी.
Yes. So what's happening? What is the point here? What are we looking at? Rather. When do we use rather? Would rather. So it's not just rather, rather. Would rather पसंद व्यक्त करने के लिए भी प्रयोग किया जाता है. That means when I want to say that I would like to do something, I would use the word rather, right? I would rather sit for a while. That means instead of walking, I would want to sit. So I will use the word I would rather. I don't want to go for a walk. I would rather take some photographs, or I would rather just sit. I don't want to go for a walk. I would rather just sit and do nothing. So what is it trying to show? It's trying to show my priority. That means what do I want to do? I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit. So when do we use rather? To show what I prioritize. I prioritize walking or I prioritize sleeping. I would rather sleep than go out, right? So that is when we use the word rather. Which one, Ghazal? What is that you didn't understand? The word rather, that's what you said. So that's it. So rather कब use करते हैं? जब when we want to use something very specific and आपका priority है कि आपको ये चीज पसंद है दूसरे चीज से. When you want to mention that मेरे को ये करना है, मेरे को सैर के लिए जाना है, मेरे को घर पे नहीं बैठना है. So in that case, I use the word rather. I would rather go out than sit at home. Or ulta bhi use ho sakta hai. I would rather sit at home than go out. Okay, so that's the difference. Got it? I hope Ghazal, you got it. Clear? Everybody's clear with the word rather? Yes. I dash have coffee. I is incorrect, was, am, would. Yes. I would rather have coffee. You can have your sentence, you just stop. You can also say, I would rather have coffee than tea. That means you can also say, give the possibility of the comparison also. That I would rather have coffee. I don't want to have tea. Got it? Asif, clear? Asif, you're there. I think you logged out and logged in a couple of times. Asif? Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yes. I dash be a doctor than an engineer. Yeah. Shobha, can you give me the answer?
I would rather be a doctor than an engineer, ma'am.
Yeah. I would rather be a doctor than an engineer. Good. Good. Yeah, Meera, can you read it?
Yes, ma'am. Shall I open the window? क्या मैं खोल दूं खिड़की?
Yeah. Shall I open the window? क्या मैं खिड़की खोल दूं? Right? In this case, it will be like that. So here, so let's go. Yeah.
It is
Asif
rather.
can. Okay. Okay. Read.
It is
Read.
rather cold today. आज थोड़ी ज़्यादा ही ठंड है. The film was rather boring. Film थोड़ी ज़्यादा ही boring थी.
Okay. So now in this case, when you use the word rather, what are we trying to say? When do we use the word rather here?
Instead of very, ma'am.
I would rather have coffee. I would rather have coffee. It is.
ज़्यादा means
Ha. So in this case, if you say, we're not using I would rather or it would rather be cold today. No. It says it is rather cold today. Yeah, Shobha?
It's immensely, ma'am. Rather at immense.
Yes, when you're saying something is too much. It's rather cold today. That means it's very cold, like it's colder than yesterday or it's colder than a couple of days. So that's when we use the word it's rather cold today. And when you say the film was rather boring, what does that mean? That it was very boring, right? When you're talking about a higher level of things, that hey, it is very boring. That's when we use the word the film was rather boring. So film थोड़ी ज़्यादा ही boring थी. It says थोड़ी ज़्यादा ही boring थी. Got it? Clear, everybody? When we use rather.
Could you explain me slide number 16?
16, there was nothing. It was just just say, shall I open the window? क्या मैं खिड़की खोल दूं? So there was nothing much. It's just a sentence put across. Yeah. So the point is, I would rather sit at home. And it is rather cold today. So both, though we are using the word rather, both have a different thought process to what it means. Got it? Got it, everyone?
Yes,
okay. Let's try and do. She was dash nervous to see him. Okay, Ajmol, give me the answer.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I chose wrong one. Third one.
Oh, is
Spelling.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, spelling
Second
went
one is
wrong. Okay, okay. No
second
problem.
one
Can you
is
just?
he was rather nervous to see him.
She was rather nervous to see him. Okay, very good. So before we go to the last slide, can you all give me some sentences with the word rather? Can you all make sentences? Any sentences that come to you for the word rather? All of you all can give me a sentence. Others can just put it onto the chat. Give me a sentence with rather.
You were rather kind and explained us very well all the slides, ma'am.
You are rather kind.
And explained all the slides with so much patience.
Okay, fine. You're rather kind and you explain. Fine. Okay, fine. I think that's okay. Good, good, good one. Thanks. Okay. Anybody else?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hi, Harmeet.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing quite well. Good to see you after many days.
Yes, ma'am. I come late from badminton nowadays.
Okay, okay. For your badminton practice.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, good. So you started it again. That's very nice. In this season, you can play, right? You feel like playing.
Yeah, ma'am.
Good,
Ma'am,
good.
if I do not play in the morning, na, then all the day I am lazy.
You feel lazy, little
Yeah, I
lethargic.
feel lazy. Yes, I feel lazy, and I do not want to do anything.
Yeah, that's true. In the morning, if you do some kind of exercise, even if it is walking or playing or cycling or something, you feel energetic throughout the day.
Yeah, ma'am. And I feel hungry.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
If I go badminton, if I do not go badminton, I do not feel so hungry.
If you don't play, then
It is habit now.
yeah. Correct. It's a good habit. It's a very good habit. Very nice.
Man, and I uh, I sleep also. I sleep very well in
Hmm.
the night. If
Right,
I do not go, then I do not sleep well.
right. You get good sleep if you
Sound sleep. Yes,
sound
sound
sleep.
sleep.
Yeah, very
Yes.
true. Yeah, absolutely. That's there. All right. So
Yes,
we're
ma'am.
just
Good
waiting.
afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Abhay. Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just like how I was in the morning. I'm quite fine.
Okay, ma'am. I am also okay.
Cool. We'll just start in
Ma'am,
a few minutes.
how is the
My
class going on, ma'am?
my day is
Going
going well,
on.
ma'am.
Oh, good to know, Abhay.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Dave. Good afternoon. We'll start in a couple of minutes. I'll just share my screen. 1 second. So in the morning, Harmeet, you were not there, but we were doing this question. What quality do you admire most in people and why? So what kind of qualities do you like? And somebody was asking, what does admire mean? So admire means to appreciate, to respect, अच्छा लगना, किसी की qualities वगैरह approve करना. So many of them spoke, and
Okay, ma'am.
some of them didn't get a chance in the morning, so we thought we'd just continue the same question.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, even the learners who joined via chat, you all can also type in your response. Whoever would like to type, जिसको भी type करके answer करना है, you guys can also try. So no problem. Harmeet, whenever you're ready, you can start. And then I think the others will join in. After Harmeet, Abhay, if you want to share anything after Harmeet, you can also go ahead.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you want to take a minute or so and then start, Harmeet?
Yes, ma'am. I take a 2-3 minutes.
Okay, fine, no problem. We'll wait for you.
Yeah, I will take.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat box. Yeah, hi Sheetal, good afternoon. So in the chat box also, guys, can you all comment and tell me what qualities do you all like in a person? What kind of qualities do you admire? Let me know if you all have understood the question. Dave, I saw your message, but I would like for you also to try to respond. Try to type in your comment if possible, or your response. Cool. We'll let the others join in. I think Manju was left in the morning. She did not get time. Dimple said she'll speak again. Okay, and Krishna asked us. All right. Hi, Shailendra. Good afternoon. Shailendra is also joining in. All right. Hi, Divya, Neeta. So many of you are here. Okay. Harmeet, do you want to start, or Shailendra, do you want to start with answering the question?
Okay, ma'am.
You're ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead then.
Okay, so ma'am, the question is, what quality do you admire most in people and why? Okay, so ma'am, what quality? So ma'am, quality of being, ma'am, quality of being truthfulness. Whatever you are, you should represent that. I don't like those people who uh, who have two types of personality. They show that they are very cool, or they like this, but inside they are different. So ma'am, I like direct people. Even if you want to say bad things for me, or if you want, if even if you don't want to say direct things, if you want to say direct things to me, then I appreciate. I don't like when you say something in front of me and then you change when I am not there. So this is the quality of truthfulness and being direct. Or yeah, ma'am, this quality I like, or I admire most in the people. I don't want any sympathy. I don't want any uh, uh, compliments from you. But if you say, if you want to give correct, uh, correct. I'm not getting the word.
Can you say it again? What you're trying to say?
Ma'am, like let's say people say different things about us. Okay, but if you say in front of me, then I am okay. I am not against it. But say in
Criticize
front of me.
or
Don't say.
someone criticizes you on your face.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Even if you want to criticize me, then criticize me in front of me, ma'am. Don't criticize in front.
Behind my back. Like,
In again behind my back. Behind my back.
Hmm. Right. So you don't like it when people try to backbite or backstab, or and they're two-faced. Like I was discussing with Isha in the morning, two-faced. When someone in your presence, they will say nice things about you, but they'll go behind your back and they will criticize you or gossip about you. So such kind of people or such kind of a quality behavior you don't like. Is that what you're trying to say? Shailendra, I can't hear you. Shailendra? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I think he's got some network problem today. Not sure. We'll come back to Shailendra whenever he joins. In the meantime, Hasib, you've written a comment in the chat box. I just wanted to read it. I prefer to be a friend of those people, because you're saying those माने एक से ज़्यादा, है ना? So those people who are, सब plural हो जाएगा, who are good-hearted, trustworthy, and also don't spill the beans. Don't spill the beans means someone who can keep a secret and not just give out secrets. But I know it's hard to find someone like this. Okay, good sentences, good sentence construction, Hasib. Nice.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The network problem.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah, Harmeet and Abhay, just hold on. Let Shailendra finish. Then Harmeet can go and then the others after that. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. I
Shailendra.
am also ready, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Shailendra.
Yeah, ma'am. I am finished, ma'am. But ma'am, there is some network problem. That's why I couldn't speak properly.
Correct. I know. I could figure out. So, anyways, I think that's what you were trying to look for, that word, right? Someone who criticizes. You're okay with someone who criticizes you or is honest and straightforward with you.
Yeah.
On your face, rather than someone who's very sugar-coated and then goes behind your back.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Shailendra.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Okay, Harmeet, please go next.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, what quality do you admire most in people? Ma'am, I like people who are straightforward. I don't like who has politics nature. They criticize to those people who are not spotted him. They are not reveal the facts and they play with words, and they pretend like they do not they did not do anything. So and they also means on front they are something else, and at back they behind they are something else. So I do not like such peoples who are who have politics nature.
Okay, they have like a manipulative nature, you can say.
Yeah, manipulated nature.
There are people like that at times who try to manipulate the situation or try to manipulate a relationship also. So you don't like such kind of people. But then what kind of quality you like if someone is straightforward, you think? That's what you like the most. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So how do you deal, with someone who is like that, very manipulative, tries to take advantage of the situation? Have you ever had to deal with such people?
Ma'am, actually, he's not, and such peoples are not alone. They have group. So, for such peoples, you should first first face quietly, and after after they did not quiet and do not keep quiet, then you do not speak with them for some time. Relax and and do not do your work, and do not speak to them. After some time they keep quiet, and they do not and you do your work, how your routine is going on, you do like that, and do not speak to them.
So
They
not to interact with them.
yes, interact with them. They automatically stop, because they enjoy to someone bully some to make someone bully, and to make
bully
provoke someone. So you should stop to speak with them.
Right. That's true. Makes sense. It gives you also peace of mind.
Yes.
All right, cool. Very nice, Hermes. Just keep in mind, avoid saying people. Remember, we discussed one person, ek se adhik people.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't put the S.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, cool. So, 1 second. Asif, you were there in the morning, but you couldn't speak. Would you like to speak now? आसिफ, आप बात करना चाहेंगे? आपने सुबह में भी ज्वाइन किया था, but you weren't able to speak, or you didn't speak. Okay, Asif is not responding. We have Reena. Reena, would you like to try to speak? Okay, I hope that if you all are joining at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
Reena,
Yes,
okay, great.
yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. What quality do you admire most in people? Why? It means I actually, ma'am, give us some example. Then I will speak, ma'am. I tried.
Sure. So, like for example, many of you all said that you all like when people are straightforward, or somebody said when they are honest, loyal people, friendly people, polite people. So ये qualities होती है, right? लोगों में अलग अलग तरह की quality. तो आपको कौन सी तरह की quality पसंद आती है लोगों में? What quality do you admire most in people? And
Yes,
why?
I would prefer a friendly nature. It is a very good quality for him and her, because when you are free with her and him, then you can say each and everything. You can share every problem with her. And if when you are in happy, and if you are sad, then you can share and you can enjoy with her, because of when your friend is when some people have these types of quality. It means her nature is friendly. Then he also share each and every activity with me, and me I am feeling, I feel so comfortable with her. And then if even not only enjoyment, you can share with if you want to take admission in any institution, and you want to purchase some things. It means that it is related to your career. It means if some property, and even when if you have a mother, then you want to pay for some tuition classes for her child. And then if you have a friend, then you can share with her, and her opinion about that teacher and that institution. And if you and both, if you decide, both are deciding, then it gives a good solution. If any project and a project and some activities is going to organized by the going to holding by the school, then if you have a friend, then you can decide, you can decide, and he and she share each and everything, and that that is the main, it means that is the strength for us.
Okay.
And
So you're talking about you're talking about you like a friendly nature in somebody.
yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello, Bachchi. Hello, ma'am. You are disconnected.
I'm assuming.
Ma'am, your sound is not coming properly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
I also couldn't hear you actually. Okay. So what I understand is you're saying that you like a friendly nature in people, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You like people with a friendly nature, and you are giving examples. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Examples there, that for example, if you have a friend and you.
And that is the quality of that types of friend. It means it is also a quality. It means if I have a friend, some friend didn't want to share anything. If he know, he and she know about that things, but never share. It is good or bad. If you ask something, then not interested to say something. But some friends' nature is very friendly. It means he and she share it and everything. It is what is the goodness and badness about things, and that is the strength of our society, in my opinion, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So Reena, just one thing I want to understand from you, or make you understand. जब आप example, you're speaking quite all right. जब आप example दे रहे हो ना कि वैसे लोग जो friendly होते हैं, तो आप कैसे बोल रहे हो ना he and she ऐसे आप बोल रहे हो, but he and she, तो आप ऐसे बोल सकते हो they भी बोल सकते हो आप, वो लोग,
exactly,
वो लोग जो friendly होते हैं, वो लोग ऐसे करते हैं, वैसे करते हैं. But avoid saying he and she. You can say he or she. ऐसे भी आप बोल सकते हैं, he or she.
Yes,
so I'll give you an example. If you know a person who is friendly, then he or she will always be there for you. If you know someone who is friendly, then they will always be there for you. ऐसे आप बोल सकते हो. Don't say he and she. Okay. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Also, when you are speaking, sometimes you are using some different kind of words. For example, goodness. That word doesn't suit here. So you simply say good and bad. Good and bad qualities, good and bad sides, whatever you want to say. So now, Reena, when you are speaking, focus on the words that you're using also. Just listen to your words and see अगर वो words सही लग रहे हैं sentence में, तो दूसरा कोई word है जो आप use कर सकते हो. Focus on that also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All
Yes,
right. And keep up your confidence. You are very confident when you speak. So you keep your confidence up. That's very good. Just keep practicing, Reena.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, Asif. Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you, madam.
You're welcome. So Asif, आपको ये question समझ में आ रहा है क्या? What quality do you admire in people?
Yes, ma'am. सुबह भी मैंने देखा था. Actually, I am very weak in English, but I am trying to speak English.
We are all trying.
Okay, ma'am. Because I am matriculate and from government school. They are teach in Urdu.
Okay.
So I will try to speak in English, but my English is very weak.
That's okay. See,
So
Asif, we are all learning over here. So आप
okay,
एक तो बोलना बंद कीजिए कि आपका इंग्लिश वीक है, स्ट्रांग है, वो हटा दीजिए दिमाग से. Whatever you
okay,
want, you try to answer. If you can answer, you try to answer. I'll help you if you need help.
okay, ma'am. Inshallah. I like those people who are helpful and uh, honest, because when you need these people, they will come in front and they will help. They will help out you. Uh, and also they are and they
Okay, good. You're doing very well, Asif, actually. Till now, you're doing so well. They are very helpful, and what else? They will
when
help you
you
out.
when you need these people, they will come in thick and thin in both situation, and they are very good friends.
Right. They are there for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you like helpful people. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I like helpful and peaceful friends who are cool-minded and not angry with any word, any talks.
So only these two kind of people, people who are helpful and people who are cool and calm, and they don't they're not very aggressive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Any other
And they true in their words. They fulfill their promise, and they never go back when they promise up anything.
They are true to their words, they fulfill their promises. Very nice. They keep their word, someone who keeps their word and does not go back on their word.
Yes, ma'am.
You like such people. Oh, good. Do you know people like that? Are you lucky enough to have such people in your life?
Yes, I have some friends those type of
Such type of
in my
friends.
class fellow and other friends.
Very nice. Good,
Yes,
Asif. Very good. I think you are speaking really well, actually.
thank you,
I
ma'am.
don't know why you're saying that I'm weak and this and that. And anyways, we are all learning. So there's no point saying that we are weak or strong or whatever. I'm also learning with you all every day. So, but
Okay, ma'am.
you spoke very well. In fact, you used a very nice phrase. You said thick and thin. I have written it over here on the screen. I hope everyone else can also see it. This is a very nice phrase, thick and thin, meaning अच्छे समय और बुरे समय में, right? In our bad times and good times.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. That's a great phrase to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. So every time you can join any of the live classes and you get a chance to speak, Asif, don't stop yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Whatever
I
you
will
can
try
speak,
my
you
best.
speak. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. I will try my best to join every class in a day.
And speak. More important, speak.
Inshallah, I will try my best.
All right, cool. Thanks, Asif. Yeah, hi, Padma. Good afternoon,
Good
Padma.
afternoon.
Yeah. Would you like to go ahead?
Ma'am,
Yes,
may I know, ma'am,
I will try, ma'am.
who is speaking before you, ma'am? He's Kashmiri.
Asif, I don't know. We didn't ask
No,
him actually.
I am from Pakistan, and basically I am from KPK, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa district, Mardan, and now I am in district Karachi.
Okay.
I came for work here.
Okay,
So
thank you.
where do you stay, Asif?
I do not understand, ma'am. What you say?
Where do you stay? Where do you live right now?
I speak in Pashto, and my mother language is Pashto.
Yeah, okay.
But I know a little. I know Urdu and a little Punjabi. But my actually language is Pashto, which is speak in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, which is the province of Pakistan.
Okay, you are speaking like Kashmiris.
But I am Patan.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hello. Hello.
Ji.
Harmeet, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm audible, right?
Yes, audible.
Cool. Okay, Asif, thank you. Thanks, Harmeet.
Okay, welcome, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Padma, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, we just interrupted. Go
No
ahead.
problem. What quality do you admire most in the people? Why? So, ma'am, I like quality of in the people respect to others. And when we will give respect to other, like every people, like not rich and poor, and every person we should give respect them, and then I take respect from them. Respect is very important our life. Because when sometime I thought like I am elder, I do not respect child and like other person. So that's not good. And mm, I thought many things.
So that's okay. So the first thing you like is that people who are respectful, people who respect others.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because this, when we give respect to anyone, we immediately respect for return from them.
Right.
When we go outside, in my building, there are so many security members, and like my maid also there. I also say them hello and hi, how are you? They all feel very happy.
Right.
And they also, when I meet them, they give me respect always.
Correct.
And like this. So I like respect, give and take people like this.
Absolutely right. I think everyone should think like that, right? A lot of
Yes.
people think that if someone is doing a certain kind of job, that
Yeah.
means that they don't
When
deserve a
we
good
going
morning.
outside sometime, like in the cab, in the auto rickshaw, always say thank you. So they feel very happy.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. So I
Very
like that type people.
Very true. So you like that people, when people are respectful, just
Yes.
like how you also like to give, and because
Yes.
you give respect, you get respect. As
Yes.
simple as that.
Yes.
That's
It's
nice.
my first class.
Oh, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So since we're asking all the newcomers today, so we'll ask you also. Where are you from, Padma?
I'm from Hyderabad.
From Hyderabad. Okay, all right. So
Yes,
what do
ma'am.
you do?
I'm housemaker, ma'am.
Housemaker. Either you say you are a homemaker.
Housewife, yeah, housemaker. I think
Homemaker.
homemaker. Sorry, homemaker.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you are in Hyderabad. All right, that's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone is from different places.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So what is your reason to join this class? Like, why did you join the app?
Because ma'am, I don't know speak in English, so I want to learn. That's why I joined. I follow last 3-4 years Hello English, but I not pro. I just pro that live channel.
Just took a pro membership.
Yes, pro membership.
Okay. So do you also speak to anybody else, like in your environment, at home, outside, other people with whom you can talk in English?
Yes, ma'am. That time I feel I also want to speak in English. I am understanding,
Right.
but I cannot give answer immediately. First, I thought that after that I can give answer, but immediately if you say me something, I cannot reply, ma'am. I'm feeling like hesitate and fairness.
Right. That's okay. It happens with us because
But
we are
I
not.
always listen your that live channel many times. I want to join that because your style is very nice. You always appreciate to students. Now you speak very well. तो डर नहीं लगता, फिर ऐसे लगता नहीं बोल दें, कुछ तो बोल ही देंगे.
Yeah, no. I don't know why we get scared, because there's nothing to get scared
Because
here.
we all know we are learner, but that's ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, तो भी डरते हैं. हम लोगों को पता है कि हम लोग सब सीख रहे हैं, कैसे सही होगा, हो ही नहीं सकता. But when we learn, we can speak.
Correct. Yes, very true.
असल में इसलिए हम नहीं बोलना चाहते कि हम गलत बोलेंगे और बाकी बंदे हंसेंगे हम पे.
नहीं वही तो
इस वजह से
problem we have, that problem we have. If we remove that problem in our mind, we
Yeah.
can speak, ma'am.
That's true. And that is the case with everybody, Asif and Padma and anybody else.
Yes,
Whenever
ma'am.
we are learning something, we always have that fear that wo dar lagta hai, that someone is going to judge us or say something or laugh at us. That's always going to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
But whoever you feel whoever is going to laugh or judge you, it is their loss. You are
Yes.
not losing anything. You are going to learn and go ahead, right?
मैम
That
ऐसे
person
बोलते हैं ना,
may
गलती
judge
करके
you
ही
and lose
सीखेंगे. गलती करके ही सीखेंगे, मैम.
Correct, yeah.
If we speak wrong, after we speak perfect.
Right, correct. And it's only a language, right? It's just a language, like how we learned our own languages, mother tongue, whatever our mother tongue is.
Yes, ma'am.
The only thing is our mother tongue comes very naturally to us because we are listening and we see and everyone is speaking in that language.
Yes,
But when it comes to other languages, we have to learn. We have to actually take interest and learn. So, but practice is important. We've got to keep talking.
Yes, ma'am.
The more we talk, the easier it becomes. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
So good that you joined finally. You also, try to practice and talk, Padma, whenever you can.
Okay, ma'am. Fine.
Cool. Welcome. Okay. I think Asif is trying to rejoin. He has some network problem. I think. Okay. Abhay, you're also there, right? Abhay, you had joined initially.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhay, you had answered the question in the morning. So
Yes, ma'am.
Want to add something more? You want to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to add something, ma'am.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I will admire those people who did a struggle in life, and due to a struggle, he achieved the better position, good position, and first, ma'am, and second, ma'am, those people who made contribution to improvement of condition of the poor person, especially below the poverty line, and also contribution to growth of the society, and contribution to growth of the state growth of the country. And when always think about lower classes and condition of improvement and give the contribution to awareness the society and give the aware to the about the education of the poor family and especially needy person and those person is admire admire and good who due to Western who made famous in India and state and area and other thing, ma'am. I want to some people get do the good job and give the contribution to the improvement of society and awareness in the society. But ma'am, after then, some time and after middle age, he work wrong work, and his character is not good. So that person is good, but due to less the character, that person is become a bad person. For example, ma'am, many example I have. First of all, I give one example. I want to give one example like self-style God, Asaram Bapu, and second self-style God, Dera in Haryana, and second in Gujarat. So he may become a god, work as a god, but his work is sometime bad. Then that person famous in the world, and due to wrong step, he become a bad.
Right.
So, ma'am, person is good, though already character is also good, and his behavior is
Actions are also matching. Actions are also right. Good. Abhay, you're on mute, okay?
Ma'am?
Yeah, Shailendra.
Ma'am, did you exercise your franchisee yesterday?
No.
Okay.
I did not actually, because the thing is, I don't have an address proof
yes,
here.
listen, ma'am.
Yeah. 1 second, Shailendra. Yeah, Abhay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. My last sentence you heard, ma'am.
I heard your sentence. You're saying that if someone's character is
Hello,
good, but their actions are not matching, then that doesn't make sense. Something like that you were trying to say.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Abhay. You complete your sentence and then we'll stop. Finish your sentence.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to give an example, ma'am. Ma'am, one example. Self-style God, ma'am.
Yeah,
Asaram Bapu.
that's all I heard. Abhay, all that
Okay,
I
ma'am.
heard. Yes.
And 2%, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, those person is a respect and admirable who that person is character is good because ma'am, character is the everything. Character is lost in means everything is lost. So those person is a good character and people respect and society also respect and people follow his instruction, then person is admirable, ma'am. And
Okay. Abhay, can we ask you to stop here, please? You've
yes,
taken
ma'am.
quite a lot of time.
Some work is innovative work. Then these type of person is admirable, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Abhay. Abhay, I think you were trying to say that you were talking about these people, correct? So instead of self-styled, you can say self-proclaimed. Abhay, are you listening? Okay, I don't know if you're here listening to the feedback, but self-proclaimed मतलब खुद ही उन्होंने अपने आप को ही जो भी है वो जो भी बनाया था खुद ही कहा था कि हम ये हैं हम वो हैं, so that is called self-proclaimed. Okay, and I think you are trying to say that I like people who create awareness about different things in society and they contribute towards the growth of the country or the society, something to that effect. Okay, Shailendra, yeah, you were asking me about the voting thing only, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. First of all, yesterday I wasn't keeping well at all. And I can't, I think, because I don't have an address proof
Okay.
of the state. I mean, it is our own place, but we don't have an address proof yet. So can't do it. So hopefully I'll be able to do it next time.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. I just asked because I saw today in the newspaper that there was 80%, around 80% voting in Goa.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it is one of the highest voter turnout in the state.
Actually, I also follow certain pages on Facebook that are related to the political scene here. And the political scene in Goa is totally crazy, to be honest. I've lived in Mumbai for so many years, right? It's not so much there, but over here, even when you go to the main area, you see all these large cutouts and standees of all these politicians, and so many rallies going on. You'll hear of individual parties, whatever parties. It's like a full, very lot of hustle bustle during this entire time. Very active over here. The scene is very active, the political scene.
Actually, ma'am, I got impressed because I saw the voter turnout of Goa is 79% and Uttarakhand was only 65%. So that's why I asked you the question. I thought that I thought that you might have contributed in this 80%.
No, unfortunately, I did not. But yeah, it was declared a holiday and everything, and yeah, people are pretty active over here, and there's lots of campaigning. The campaigning is, I have not seen this level of campaigning anywhere, and lot of political drama happens over here.
Ma'am, did you cast a vote, ma'am?
No, Abhay, I am one of those irresponsible citizens. I did not do it.
Why, ma'am?
I don't have an address proof over
Okay.
here as yet.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anyone else who's left to go. 1 minute. Yeah, Asif, you were trying to say something. आप कुछ कहने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, but then you got disconnected. So, did you want to add anything else?
Ma'am, actually, ma'am.
Abhay, 1 minute.
Actually,
Huh? Abhay, 1 second. 1 minute. Yeah, Asif. Do you want to say anything else to the question?
No, ma'am. I was trying to understand another person about the Hello app. She want to how to join the class and how much time and how can we pay for this app. So I tell to her that I will brief about all of that.
Cool. So you will help her out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fair enough. Then you can carry on with that. We have Shweta also here. Shweta, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Shweta, you had spoken in the morning, but is there anything you want to add to this question?
Yes, ma'am. Some few words, few sentence might I would like to add.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, I admire you also most because the temperament you keep in this class, I learn from you that whatever type of question people ask, you give in a very proper manner, and you don't lose your temperament. If somebody is like I have seen in comments people comment some bad thing, and after that reading you response in a better way, not in a harsh way. So these thing I liked about you, ma'am. And you don't even whenever I feel pressure, I told earlier also that I'm not able to manage it, but I have seen you keep yourself very calm and cool, and you give response in a very proper manner, which I like very much. And might be in some time I'll follow the same thing.
That's very kind of you. That's very nice of you to say, Shweta.
No,
But
because ma'am, in whatever area we work, here there are means every type of people stay here and they work together. But every people temperament is different. If you will see manager to manager how they handle team, it depends depends on manager. If manager is good enough to control their team members, then that particular team would be do good, means they will flourish. And if manager is like always poking, and why did you not do this, that, always losing their temperament, that team is always cribbing about manager. And they are they are the environment, the atmosphere whatever around us, it won't feel good. So this thing I have seen in you, and I think in some day I'll also include all those things.
no, that's very nice of you. I think you were trying to say that you like someone who has a sort of a cool temperament, someone who can doesn't get too how do I put it across? Doesn't get too affected by what's happening around.
Ma'am, cool as a cucumber.
Someone who's cool as a cucumber, something like that. Yes. And then you were trying to say that some managers at times they micromanage. There's a term
Yes,
called
ma'am.
micromanagement.
Yes, ma'am. There are so many managers who does micromanagement.
That becomes a challenge at times.
Yeah, and that totally very bad thing, because whatever the task has given, we already do, but still they do micromanagement.
Some, I've also seen in certain organizations micromanagement does take place. Sometimes it's required, but sometimes it's really not needed at all. That's when it becomes a big challenge. Micromanaging. All right, cool, good, Shweta. Thanks for sharing. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, anyone here who's not spoken? Isha is also there.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, good afternoon. Do you want to add something else?
Ma'am,
to what
admire
you
means
said?
and appreciate. Ma'am, is this new point, ma'am?
No, just any quality that you admire in people, or we can tweak the topic altogether. We can talk about the opposite. So, what is something that you don't like? What kind of quality that you dislike in people? You can even talk about that. One quality that you dislike.
Ma'am, some people has a tendency to show off. Even in reality, they are just uh, fake. They are just zero level. And sometimes they tell lie in front of you to get attention. And many people have a tendency to say, I'm a very good person, kind hearted, and I don't drink and all. I respect women. But reality, when you will meet the person, it's totally opposite. So you should be a proper, you don't need to say you, every person has to be shown his real face, because sometime after some time you will get caught and people get started hating you. It's better to show your real face rather than double face, ma'am. This kind of people, ma'am, I don't like it. And for me, ma'am, I like the person who are just who can give you a straightforward answer, a blunt answer, so you can improve yourself. Otherwise, if some friends have a tendency to give a good advice, but someone can give you in another, someone can give you advice in another word, just like no, you have to do something extra so you can just do more effort so you can achieve something good. So I like this kind of people, and my nature is just, ma'am, it's a bad nature. I've had tendency to correct everyone pronunciation, ma'am, everyone. So many times people mm, people told me, no, it's a bad habit. Don't correct every people.
Yeah. See that it also depends who you are talking to and what
And
situation it
many
is.
times, ma'am, people get benefit because I correct
Yeah,
the pronunciation of many people.
true. I'm sure it's a benefit only, that is for sure. But yeah, sometimes you have to be very cautious about where we are and whom we are talking
No,
to.
ma'am, many people have a tendency to take in a wrong way. Problem is that when
True.
and sometimes I correct my mom, so my mom started laughing. If I correct my brother, he just don't teach me. I have a good.
That is always our initial reaction. Our natural reaction is, no, I can't accept this, right?
Yeah.
It's always, it's not only with language, it's with anything else. Tomorrow, if you come and tell me, no, this is not right and this is how you should do it, initially I will also feel, no, why is this one trying to tell me something or correct me? That's natural.
But I take it as a positive manner. If someone point out on my fault, ma'am, then at that time I started thinking maybe I should not do this thing. So
That is
maybe
your thinking, right? Your
yes, ma'am.
behavior, personality is like that, but everyone's different. So if you do this, if you have this habit of correcting people's pronunciation, you'll have to be a little careful.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what kind of people do you like, ma'am? Admire most, ma'am?
What kind of people, or rather, what quality do I like?
What quality, ma'am, you admire most?
I think I'll go with something similar to what Asif said. That people who, if they say they're going to do something and they do it, that is something that I really admire, because quite often everyone, makes promises and says, I'll do this and do that and whatnot. But then if they don't do it, if that action is not taken, it can have so many consequences, right? So I like people who stick to their word, even if it is something as simple as, if someone tells me I'm going to reach at 8 o'clock and if they come by 8 o'clock somewhere, that's good. That's a good start. Rather than
Ma'am,
someone
just
who says,
like,
"What
ma'am,
about 9
just
o'clock?"
keep your promise forever.
Yeah, no, you can't keep
You
your
want to
promise
say,
forever
ma'am.
also. See, there are many circumstances, right, where something doesn't go right. There's always going to be an exception. That's always going to be the case. There are times when I also can't keep my word, right? But if there is someone who always tries to fulfill their promise or tries to do what they say they will do, that's a good quality to have, I feel, because then they'll always try to work toward doing it, right? So you can, in that sense, you can trust them also. They are faithful also. They are dedicated, everything, because they're trying, because all these things are there in them. So I feel that's a good thing to have, to have someone who sticks to what they're supposed to do, tell you. It's difficult.
Ma'am,
Yeah, so
I will try to participate in all the classes, but when I speak incorrect sentence, so kindly trace my fault where I am wrong in sentence. Which
yeah,
sentence is my wrong?
yeah, of course. See, the more you join, the more you speak, then, either an educator like me or another educator will listen to you and will give you feedback wherever it's required.
Thank
Sometimes,
you.
see, for every single sentence, you can't point out also something, right? Because then what will happen is you will not feel encouraged to speak altogether. But sometimes, if you're making the same mistake repeatedly again and again, that is something that should be highlighted.
Okay, ma'am. I am hesitate that when I will speak incorrect sentence, so the other people will laugh on me.
Who are the other people?
Therefore,
First of all, there no one over here can see each other. I can't even see y'all. Okay, only y'all can see me.
therefore, I was silent when call me when you call me and start of the class.
Yeah, so over here, everyone's videos are off, so you don't have to bother. It's just your name that's being called out. Even in the comment box, your people can only chat and all that. And here, everyone is just coming to listen, to see if they can learn something. to see if they can speak something or type some response. I don't think anyone's interested in shaming anybody. So you don't bother about all that. If you think you can say something, you want to say something, you go ahead.
Okay, ma'am.
Problem. Okay, one moment.
Something and they say other things. It means if if they expense something and always say that he buy some things and always so that the extra things they always tell that, and each and everything, not only purchasing, it means if go anywhere and anything they always so
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the session. I hope you all can hear me. To our pro learners, I've sent the invite. Please join. We'll wait for a few minutes, allow everyone to join, and then start again. The topic is similar to the one we discussed yesterday. So that was part one. This is part two, where we are talking about some vocabulary, okay, some words. So you come across different words where you need to choose the correct spelling. And we'll try and also understand the meaning of certain words and see how we can use them in a sentence. Okay. So let's wait for a couple of minutes before we begin. Okay. Guys, I've sent the invite again. Please join. Okay, let's start. So, Ajanta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead. Choose the correct spelling.
First turn.
Read the word. Pronounce the word.
Mischievous.
Mischievous. Mischievous. The second one is the correct one. Okay, not the first one. Look at the spelling there.
Yes, yes.
Mischie. No,
Yes, yes, that is
Chievous. That part is fine. The last part is incorrect. What is the meaning of mischievous?
Very naughty.
Naughty. Yeah, that's fine. Correct. Ajanta, give me a sentence using the word mischievous.
Somebody mischievous.
I want you to give me a sentence using the word mischievous, a proper sentence. We understand mischievous means someone who's naughty, okay, misbehaving, disobedient,
Yes.
troublesome. So give me a sentence. He is a mischievous boy, for example. Okay.
Okay.
Or he's used to mischief. You know, he's used to doing mischief, or he's known
Some
for his
children
mischief.
are
Yeah.
mischievous.
Sorry. Children are.
Children, sorry.
Some children are mischievous. Okay.
Some children are mischievous.
Good. Okay. So yeah, the synonyms for the word naughty, badly behaved, misbehaving. Okay. Impish. All right. Or someone who is troublesome. Troublesome is also another word. Okay. All right. Please continue. Ajanta, read the second one.
EPAR. First turn.
How do you pronounce the word?
So, embracing.
Embracing is different. To embrace something. This is embarrassing. Second one.
Embarrassing. Okay.
Embarrassing is the second one. What is the meaning of embarrassing, Ajanta?
I don't know.
Anyone?
To feel
Feeling
awkward
awkward.
and
That's one
ashamed.
person. Sorry?
To feel awkward and ashamed.
Okay. Someone else was, yeah, thank you. Someone else was saying something.
Sir, same meaning. Feeling awkward.
Yeah. See, embarrassing basically means causing embarrassment. Okay. So to embarrass, y'all are right partially. See, when you talk about the word embarrassed or embarrassed, that is fine. Where you are talking about, being ashamed or being, awkward, that's fine. Embarrassing, basically, okay, embarrassing is what? Is it a noun, verb, adjective? What is it?
So it is adjective.
Adjective. And what is the word embarrassed? Embarrassed again is adjective. Okay. Embarrass is what?
Hurt someone.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. Still adding some of our learners. Yeah. Embarrass is used as a verb. Okay. And the other two, embarrassed and that's your state of mind, right? So the embarrassed or embarrassing is used as what? As a noun in this case, as a adjective rather. Okay. So embarrassing basically means that causing embarrassment, that is shaming or humiliation or again, someone's degrading or demeaning, basically. Okay. So give me a sentence using the word embarrassing. Anyone? Give me a sentence using the word embarrassing.
Sometimes parents are embarrassed on their children activity.
On is not the right. Rephrase your sentence. On is not the right preposition. By. Sometimes the parents are embarrassed by their children's activities. Not on. You got it?
Yes,
The
sir.
children do something.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. The kids do something and that causes an embarrassment for the parents. That's what you mean. So by is the right preposition, not on. Okay. You can be embarrassed by someone's behavior. I was embarrassed by my own behavior, basically, by my behavior. I was embarrassed by her behavior or his behavior. So basically, by is the correct preposition in this case. Okay. All right. Michael, can you hear me? Michael, can you hear me? You're on mute at the moment, Michael. You just need to unmute. If you're new to the platform, I'm just explaining. If there is any issue, just try and disconnect and reconnect. Okay. All right. Sundar, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a minute. I'm adding our learners. Okay. Go ahead. Choose the correct spelling.
Notice. First one, sir.
How do you pronounce the word?
Noticeable. Noticeable.
Noticeable. What is the meaning of noticeable?
Noticeable. Something so on.
Okay. Anyone else? What is the meaning of the word noticeable?
Noticeable means, sir, clear, apparent.
Apparent, yes. Clear and apparent, yeah. Something that is easily seen or noticed. So, for example, if I make a sentence, there was a noticeable increase or there was a noticeable improvement in his performance. Okay. Means what? That it was clearly seen and it was clear and apparent. Okay. So, easily seen or noticed is noticeable. Okay. So, basically, something that is pratyaksh जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में, right? Something ध्यान देने. So something that can be easily perceptible. Yeah, perceptible is the word I was looking for.
Give attention.
It's not give attention. That is to notice. Noticeable basically means something that can be noticed or seen. That's the difference. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Significant, marked, etc. These are the words. Okay. Go ahead, Sundar. Read the second one. Next one.
First one, sir.
How do you pronounce the word?
Occurrence.
Sorry?
Occurrence.
Occurrence is how you pronounce this word. Occurrence, yes. Occurrence is how you pronounce this word. Occurrence is also fine. Both are grammatically correct in that case. Just give me a minute. What is the meaning of occurrence?
Means incident.
Something that happens, yes. Something that occurs is occurring. So something that occurs is occurrence, basically. Something, an event, an incident, or an action, fact, instance of occurring is known as occurrence. Okay. Occurrence is a noun, of course. Okay. And occurring will be what? To occur is used, occur can be used as a verb. Okay. In that case, occurrence, of course, is a noun in this case. And occur is a verb. Okay. Something that happens, an incident or event that takes place is known as occurrence. Guys, I've sent the invite again to our learners. I see the names. Please join. Okay. Michael, can you hear me now? Okay, Michael, if there is any issue, please disconnect and reconnect. Okay. All right. Just read. Go ahead. Read the next one.
Yes, sir. Perseverance.
That's different. Preserve is different. This is perseverance.
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 What is the meaning of this word? Perseverance. Perseverance is the word. How do you? What is the meaning of this word?
Sir, I don't know.
Anyone?
Yes, sir. Delay in achieving success.
Sorry.
Delay something. Delay in achieving success.
You're close to the meaning, but that is not exactly the meaning. Okay, it's not. Perseverance does not mean delay in achieving something. It is the persistence of doing something despite difficulty of delay in achieving something. मतलब किसी चीज को दृढ़ता से करते जाना despite the fact that there are difficult situations and delay, that is known as perseverance. Perseverance, what is the... Sorry?
Delay achieving success.
Guys, you are
Delay.
talking about... No. That's not the meaning. You are talking about delaying achieving success. That is cannot be defined as perseverance. The persistence of doing something despite the delay in achieving success is known as perseverance. It's not the delay that defines perseverance. It's your consistent effort in doing something despite the difficulty and delay is known as perseverance. That is a difference. So please understand that's not a complete meaning you are giving me. The meaning is perseverance basically means persistence, tenacity, determination. Okay. So determination and tenacity are not defined by the delay. It's defined by your effort despite the delay and the difficulty. That's the difference. Okay. So dृढ़ता जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में, that's called as perseverance. Okay. Perseverance. Just please give me a sentence using the word perseverance.
Yes, sir.
First tell me how many, first pronounce the word.
Perseverance.
How many syllables in this word?
Perseverance. 4, sir.
Perseverance. Yes, that's correct. 4 syllables. That's correct. Absolutely right. Go ahead, read your sentence.
Yes, sir. English learning is very perseverance for me.
No.
But
I need perseverance to learn English. That is the right sentence. I need a lot of perseverance to learn English. That is the right sentence. Okay. What you're talking about is learning English is learning English will require a lot of perseverance, or will require a lot of perseverance on my part. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
That means I am trying to learn English, but despite of that, it is very difficult for me.
No, despite the difficulty, you are trying to learn the language. That's the difference. Perseverance basically means, in simple terms, means to keep going despite the obstacles and difficulties and the delay. Like, for example, let's say a good example is the civil services exam. We know a lot of students, who do not crack it the first attempt, spend 1 more year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. There was this, I'm sure most of you, that quota factory was a very good example of that. There are some students who don't achieve success immediately, but they keep going. They're persistent. They don't lack perseverance. They keep going and eventually crack the exam. So despite the difficulty, the financial situation, the fact that you have to stay away from home, and you're not able to clear the exams, you're not getting the expected results. So that causes a delay. So despite the delay and the difficulty, you keep going. That means you are perseverant and you have great perseverance. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Go ahead, read the next one. Let's read.
So second one, personal.
Personnel, not personal, personnel. What is the meaning of personnel?
It's staff, employees.
Exactly. Yes, that is correct. Personnel basically means staff, employees, workers. Okay, labor force, manpower. Okay, personnel. All right. Karmachari jise kehte hain, karmachari work. That is personnel. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's continue. Deepali, go ahead. Read the next one.
Copyright. First one, sir.
Just give me a minute. What is the meaning of copyright?
Sir, legal right for something.
Excellent. Very good. So copyright, basically, there's an act called what? The Copyright Infringement Act, right? So the copyright is basically an exclusive legal right. So basically between the originator of or an assignee to print, publish, or perform, film or record anything that is musical, material, artistic material, literary material, and to authorize other to do the same. So that's called copyright, basically. Okay. So we come across terms like, this material is protected by copyright. When you read a novel, you'll see that, so that is called a copyright infringement. If you don't take permission, and if you publish that particular material, like for example, let's say, let me give you an example. Let's say there was an article in one of the newspapers, let's say the Hindu, in the Hindu, there was an article, and that same article was supposed to be reproduced by another group or another newspaper. Basically, they need to mention that the source is Hindu. Why? Because the original article was mentioned in that particular newspaper. So the Copyright Act in India, that's the Copyright Act, and Copyright Infringement Act is probably what I think is known in the US. So copyright infringement is basically nothing but you breach, and that is liable for criminal action. Okay? So you cannot reproduce material, original material, without the consent and approval of the person who originated that. So it's a legal binding document. Go ahead, read the next one.
Possession, first one.
Possession is how you pronounce the word.
Possession.
Possession. What is the meaning of possession?
Owning something.
Owning something. Yes, the state of having or owning or controlling something. Okay, possession. Yes. So basically, ownership, proprietorship, control. Okay. It also basically it can, when you use it as a noun, you can also use it like this. I had a lot of possessions and a lot of money, or I was alone and I had no money or possessions. So basically, an item of property belonging to someone can also be called as a possession. Okay, it's called, the synonym for that is an asset. Like we ask, we talk about declare your assets. Means what? Declaring assets basically means declaring your possessions. Okay, properties, money, etc. Okay. The other meaning of possession is a state of being controlled by a demon or spirit. Okay, so basically, she was possessed. Okay, when I say she was possessed, means what? Probably controlled by a demon or spirit. Or when someone is controlled by someone, that can also be used. She's possessed by whatever, her anger. She's possessed by her anger. Means what? That she's all the time she's very angry, and she's captured by her anger. Basically, anger controls her rather than the other way around. Okay. All right. So the first one is, of course, the correct one. Abhay, go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. Second one is the right answer, sir. Privilege. Privilege means a special right.
Yeah, very good. Special right. Absolutely. Vishesh adhikar jise kehte hain. I think that's what it's in Hindi. Basically, suvidha. Special right, advantage, immunity granted or available to a particular person or a group. Okay, that's called privilege. That's the word. You can use it as a noun when you're talking about that special right. When you grant someone a privilege or privileges to, that is when you can use it as a verb. Okay. All right. Privilege, Sheshadhikar.
Sir,
Entitlement.
Yes. Sir, if a person get annoyed easily, can we say he's possessed by annoyance?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Possessed by annoyance, anger, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, you can say that. Filled basically means that it's filled with annoyance. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead, Abhay. Continue. Abhay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Second one, sir. Second one is the right answer, sir. Pronunciation.
Yeah, we talk a lot about pronunciation. How do you pronounce it?
Pronunciation means in Hindi, ucharan.
Sharon, absolutely. How many syllables in this word, guys?
4, sir.
Sure?
Five, sir.
Five. Right, 5. How 5? Pronunciation. So that's why we don't read it as noun. It's not read as pronunciation. That is incorrect. That is an incorrect pronunciation of the word. So the word pronunciation, 5 syllables. Pronunciation. When you pronounce it, it becomes like this. Pronunciation. That's how we pronounce it. Okay. So remember this. I'll type the pronunciation for you. Okay. The syllables for you. Rather, this is how we pronounce it. It's P-R-U-H, nun, N-U-N, nun, C-A-shin, shin, S-H-U-N. Okay. Okay, just give me a minute. When you read pronounce, that's when you read it as pronounce. How many syllables in the word pronounce? How many syllables in the word pronounce?
3.
How? 3. Pronounce. 2.
Oh, sir.
2. How? 4. Where is the question of 4, my friend? Pronounce. That's it.
Nouns.
Yeah, that's it. Pronounce. That's it. So that's the difference.
Pra is 1. Nouns is 1.
Pronouns. So that's why in that particular word, you see that the translation, that the syllable comes as N-O-U-N-S. That's why we pronounce the word as pronounce. But when you talk about pronunciation, the 5-syllable word, you don't pronounce it as pronunciation. You read it as pronunciation. So that's the difference. Okay. I want to pronounce something. I am learning to pronounce certain words. Hear me out. I am learning to pronounce certain words. I am improving my pronunciation. Okay, that's the difference. All right. So when we understand the syllables and we see the stress, when we look at how many syllables, we understand what is the right pronunciation for certain words. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Krishna, go ahead. Read the next one. This word can be. Yeah, this can be pronounced in couple of ways, different ways rather. Okay. Schedule and schedule, both are correct. Okay, both are correct. You can either you can either pronounce it as schedule or schedule. The British one is schedule, and the American one, I think, is the schedule. Okay. Schedule basically is nothing but a plan or a procedure written for a particular objective. Okay, we all know what is the meaning of schedule. A plan for carrying out a process or procedure giving. Yeah, Krishna, read this. Read the meaning here. That's good. Right? Yeah, read the meaning. Tip. The meaning of the word schedule.
Okay. A plan for carrying out a process or procedure giving lists of intended events and times.
Yeah, very good. Good. Go ahead, read the next one.
Choose the wrong answer. First one, sir. Acumen.
First one, sure.
First one, sir.
Very good. Acumen. Read the meaning.
Just wait.
Acumen is how you should pronounce it.
Acumen means.
Acumen is also fine. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Acumen. The ability to make good judgments and quick decisions, typically in a particular domain.
Yeah, very good.
Domain.
he lacks the acumen to complete this task. Basically, he lacks good judgment and decision-making skills in this particular domain, in this particular field, okay, to deliver the expected results. So this particular, you can pronounce this word as acumen, okay, or acumen, both are fine, okay. Acumen or acumen, both are fine, okay. So the ability to make good judgments and quick decisions, typically in a particular domain, field, okay. Thank you, Krishna. Aryan, can you hear me? Aryan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Read the next one.
Sir, second one. Hilarious.
Hilarious. Hilarious means what?
Sir, don't know.
Likha hai wahan par. Read. Okay, it's gone. Hilarious means someone who is extremely funny. Okay. Someone or something that is extremely funny. Extremely amusing. Okay. So the act or the comedian was extremely hilarious. Okay. Hilarious is how you pronounce the word. Okay. Arousing great merriment, extremely funny. Boisterous, merry, cheerful. These are the synonyms. Okay. Hilarious. The stand-up comedian was hilarious. Okay. Means he was extremely funny. Go ahead, read the next one.
Sir, second one. Atheist.
Atheist. Okay.
Atheist.
Atheist, atheist, both are fine.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my bad. I selected the first one mistakenly. Yeah, the second one, you're right. Second one is the correct spelling. Atheist. What is the meaning of this word?
Sir, I also click on wrong answer, so I don't know.
No, that's okay. No problem. What is the
Sir, a
meaning of this
person
word?
who do not believe on God.
Do not or does not?
A person who does not believe on God.
Doesn't believe in God. In God. Okay. In God, basically. Atheist, basically non-believer. Non-believer is what we call an atheist. Okay. Atheist is the right pronunciation of this word. Okay. Atheist. Atheist. Atheist is someone who disbelieves in the existence of supreme beings or gods, basically. Supreme beings, gods, etc. Okay. What is the opposite of the word atheist? Atheist basically means Nastic in Hindi. What is the opposite of the word atheist? Believer. Okay. Atheist. Believer.
Okay. So pessimist, what is pessimist?
Sorry, I didn't understand the word.
Ashavadi.
Okay.
Pessimist.
Pessimist is Nirashavadi. Optimist is someone who is Ashavadi. Okay. So seeing the worst in, seeing bad in even good times is someone known as pessimist. Okay. Pessimistic behavior, basically. He's a pessimist. Basically means that who sees the worst aspect in things or believes that the worst will happen. So someone who is a cynical person is also a pessimist in a lot of ways. Okay. All right. Just a minute. Okay, let's continue. Shubha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Read the next one. Which is the correct spelling?
No.
Pronounce the word. Pronounce the word. Shubha, your voice is not clear. I'm unable to hear you. Assessment is how you pronounce the word. Okay. What is the meaning of the word assessment? Shubha, what is assessment? What is the meaning of the word assessment? Assessment means what, guys?
Ability
Sign
of
work.
someone.
Evaluation of something.
Yeah, evaluation, estimation, and judgment, gauging. analysis, valuation. Okay, assessment can be anything. Even when you're giving an exam, it's known as assessment. What is that assessment? Basically, it's gauging your knowledge of that particular subject is assessment. That's why we call the examination papers as well as assessment evaluation. It is to evaluate, how much effort did you put throughout the year, or how many classes did you bunk. So assessment is basically nothing but evaluation of or analysis of your understanding of that particular subject in question. Okay. The ability, so basically the evaluation or estimation of the nature, quality, or ability of someone or something. So the ability of someone in terms of the examination is the ability to understand your knowledge of that subject. Okay. Assessment. Go ahead, Shubha, read the next one.
First one, sir.
Read the word.
Appreciate.
Appreciate.
Appreciate. Sorry,
What is the
sir.
meaning of the word appreciate? Shubha, what is the meaning of the word appreciate? I appreciate your effort means what?
Recognize the full
Recognize,
worth
yes.
of.
Yeah, absolutely. You recognize the worth of something, respect or value something, okay? Cherish something, you admire something is when you appreciate something or someone, okay? I appreciate your work towards whatever. I appreciate your work and your suggestions, for example. So appreciate is the right word. Okay. All right, Priyanka.
Yes, sir.
The next word is ardent. What is the spelling of the word ardent?
Ardent.
Yeah. Ardent means someone who is extremely enthusiastic or passionate. Utsahi.
Ardent. So
Means,
this is the first time when I.
One second, Abhay. Yeah, Abhay, just give me a minute. Yeah. What is the spelling?
First time I heard this word, ardent.
Okay. Yeah.
But
What
I'm
is
trying ARDENT. I know it's wrong.
correct? It's correct. ARDENT is the correct word. Yes, Abhay, you were saying something.
Yes, sir. Means energetic means
Enthusiastic and passionate, or passionate about something. Someone who is like, say, for example, I am an ardent football fan means what? I am a passionate football fan. That's what it means. Okay. So ardent, or he's an ardent music fan or music lover, means he's extremely enthusiastic and passionate about music. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next one is the word business. How do you spell the word business? Simple.
BUSINESS. BUSSINESS.
No, BUSI. The first one's correct.
Single
BUSINESS.
S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Person's
Okay.
regular occupation or trade. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Pratap, read the next one. Pratap, can you hear me? Pratap, can you hear me? Okay, it's fine. Maybe disconnected. Dipali, go ahead. Read the next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Pratap, continue. Read the next slide. Page 19.
अच्छा. Okay, sir. 19. Where, sir? Choose लिखा हुआ. Choose the मोटे अक्षरों में, sir.
Yeah. Choose the correct spelling. Yeah. What is the word?
एक मिनट.
Okay, I'll go back and then go. Yeah.
Net का मतलब net problem है.
No problem. That's okay. आपको word दिख रहा है? क्या लिखा है वहां पर?
हाँ, sir.
Audacity. What is the meaning of the word audacity?
Audacity. Okay, sir. Audacity.
Yeah, audacity. Audacity means what, guys? What is the meaning of the word audacity?
No, sir.
No problem. That's okay. Anyone else? What is the meaning
Very
of
bold, those who willingness to take bold risk.
willingness to take bold risk? Basically, what do you call that in Hindi? Sahas in Hindi. Okay. So, how do you pronounce this? Drishta ya sahas jise kehte hai. Okay. So audacity basically means the willingness to take bold risk. It's like boldness, daring, the bravery or courage. So for example, he showed great audacity to overcome his troubles, okay, or in overcoming his troubles. So he showed great audacity. Here you can also use the word perseverance, okay. So here you can also use the word perseverance. He showed great perseverance, or you can say he is known for his audacious performances or his audacious behavior, okay. Audacious and audacity. Sahasi, someone who takes surprisingly bold risks, bold, daring, enterprising, okay. Spirited, dynamic, these are the words, audacity. Pratap, read the next word, page 20. Affect, yeah, affect.
Sir. Affect, math का difference too.
Yeah, correct. Affect, that's correct. Affect and effect. Affect is nothing but have an effect on something, okay. Have an effect on something is basically I have been affected by something, and effect is nothing but a chance which is a result, okay, a change which is a result of or consequence of an action, okay. So the effects of COVID, for example, or I was affected by COVID. So that's the difference, okay. Effect versus effect. These are the two different words. All right. Ajanta, go ahead, read the next one. We'll do one each. Complete the sentence.
Second one, acquitted.
Read the sentence.
The court acquitted him of the charge of murder.
The court acquitted him of the charge of murder. Yes, very good. So he acquitted, basically not found guilty, okay. Acquitted basically baizat bari kar dena. That's what is acquitted, to acquit someone, okay. Bari karna. Acquit, correct.
So it's release.
Yeah. So basically you are freed from that particular charge. To free someone from a criminal charge by a verdict of not guilty is known as to acquit someone, okay. All right. Dipali, go ahead, read the next one.
The second one, I am just an amateur when it comes to art, but I really like this painting.
How many syllables in this word?
Three, sir.
3. How do you pronounce this word?
Amateur.
No, am. Am is the first syllable. Amateur.
Amateur.
Yeah, amateur is how you pronounce this word. Okay. What is the meaning of the word amateur?
Sir, it's no sikhiya, I think. Not very something who doesn't know much about something.
Non-professional. So the professional and amateur we come across, in the olden days when different sports were not professional sports, we used to say it's a team of amateurs versus professionals. Professional is someone who makes it a means of living. So professional cricketer, professional football player basically is someone who is earning his livelihood basically through that particular sport. Amateur is someone who cannot depend on that. He plays that particular sport, or is rather underpaid than on a professional basis, because it's not that the level at which he or she is probably playing is not at a professional level. It can be, junior levels, etc. So non-professional. So amateur players always always have to find another means of livelihood as well. So they'll be working part-time and they'll be playing in lower divisions, different sports basically. So that's what you call an amateur athlete and a professional athlete. Professional athlete makes money from the sport. Amateur athletes have to do other jobs as well. They are either not paid or underpaid. Okay. All right. Jasprit, go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. Good news exhilarates the mind.
Good news exhilarates the mind. Accelerate is to increase the speed of something. Exhilarate means exhilarating experience, means what? Thrilling. Okay, thrilling. Something that makes you, something that makes you feel extremely happy. Okay, something that makes you feel extremely happy and excited. Okay? Exhilarate. Something that is exciting, exhilarates. Good news exhilarates the mind basically means makes the mind happy, lively, Krishna, go ahead, read the next sentence. Krishna, can you hear me? Krishna, your voice is breaking. I'm unable to.
Fiery, don't throw her. Audible, sir? Yes, sir. Now,
Fiery pain tore through her as he stabbed her in the neck. Fiery pain, something that is extremely powerful. Okay, fiery, something that is with consisting strong and burning, sensation. So fiery basically means consisting of a burning strongly or a fire, basically. So fiery pain, like someone stabbed a person. So chaku maar diya, and obviously the pain was fiery. So that the spelling is F-I-E-R-Y. Okay, it's not F-E-A-R-Y, it's F-I-E-R-Y. Okay. Aryan, go ahead, read the next sentence.
Sir, leisure or free time is time spent away from business, work, job, hunting, and education.
Okay. Leisure. Okay.
Leisure. Okay, sir.
Yeah, leisure. Leisure, both are the correct pronunciations, actually. Yeah. Leisure is also fine. You can pronounce it that way. All right. Just a minute. The free time from the demands of work is basically leisure. Leisure, both are fine. Leisure activities. We must indulge in leisure activities to unwind, to relax, to take a break, basically. So leisure or free time is the time spent away from business, work, job, hunting, and education. Okay. Anyone who's just joined? No. Okay. Abhay, go ahead, read the next sentence. Abhay, read the next sentence. Jasprit, read the next sentence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Abhay, go ahead.
Eliation of egg, yolk, and a little cream can be added at the end to enrich the cake and make it even more
Velvety. Okay. Enrich,
yes,
enrich to make it better.
Second
So,
one, sir.
yeah. How do you pronounce this word? Liaison is how we pronounce the word. Liaison or liaison, both are correct. Liaison or liaison. Okay.
Liaison, second one, sir.
Yeah. So the meaning of this particular word, yeah, thank you, that's correct. So the meaning of this particular word, two different meanings. One is like a liaison officer, okay? The person who maintains that particular communication between two people, two organizations, two forces, etc. So that's a liaison officer, okay? Liaison or liaison officer comes from this French word. And the other one, so the first one, a person who initiates and maintains a contact or connection, okay? Or that particular contact or connection that is maintained is also known as a liaison, okay? And the second one in cooking terms is the process of thickening sauces, soups, etc. by addition of eggs, cream, butter, and flour, okay? So that's in the process of cooking. That's the word we use as liaison, okay? Liaison, both are the correct pronunciations. Minute. Liaison, the first meaning that I mentioned is nothing but synonyms are cooperation, contact, association, okay? Okay. Jasprit, go ahead, read the next one.
Yes, sir. The truck was unable to maneuver.
Maneuver.
The truck was unable to maneuver comfortably in the narrow street.
Yeah, so unable to maneuver, basically unable to move. Maneuver is to move skillfully. So the truck was unable to maneuver through the streets. through the crowded streets or narrow streets. So basically, unable to move. The meaning of the word maneuver is to be able to move skillfully. That's the word. Okay. All right. Maneuvers is like movements, basically. Okay. Aryan, go ahead, read the next sentence. Shubha, read the next sentence. Shubha, can you hear me? Pratap, read the next sentence. Guys, you're on mute. That's why I'm unable to hear you. Okay, Priyanka, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
So the sentence here is, I am looking for a book about dash India. Okay. And the word is medieval. How do you spell the word medieval?
Medieval.
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 Medieval India.
Medieval India. Madhyakalin. Medieval.
Absolutely. That's correct. That is correct. That's correct. Medieval, modern, ancient, these are the, the times that we divide into. Okay.
So medieval, medieval. Which is correct? Medieval India, medieval India.
Medieval and medieval both are the correct pronunciation. Medieval is the accepted pronunciation. You can read it like medieval. That's it. Medieval.
Medieval.
Yeah, medieval.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Dipali, go ahead, read the last one. We're almost at the end of this topic.
The third quarter GDP growth was 1%
GDP.
over the GDP growth was 1% over the preceding.
First or second one?
Second one, sir.
Preceding, yeah, that's correct. Selected the first one. A lot of you must have selected the first one. Preceding
Yes,
is
sir,
just
I
one
think
E.
so.
Yes. Precede, okay. In the word precede, there are two E's. That's why people get confused when preceding. Preceding is just one E. Okay. Right. Used as an adjective, preceding. Preceding means what? Something that comes previous, something that precedes. Okay. So the third quarter GDP growth was 1% over the preceding quarter. पिछले quarter के comparison में इस quarter में जो growth है वो 1% उससे ज़्यादा हुआ. That's what it means. Okay. All right. Well done, guys. So make a note of some words that you must have come across for the first time and practice it in your free time by making sentences, and always also focus on the syllables. That will help you to improve your pronunciation. Okay. Not pronunciation, pronunciation. Okay. So yeah. So understand the syllables. It helps you to figure out where is the stress and how many syllables, and read the syllable. You'll understand why the similar sounding words, when you change the form, why does the pronunciation change? Like the word pronounce and pronunciation. Why is it like that? Is because of the syllables and the syllable stress. Okay. So well done, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the afternoon. Okay. Thank you. Take care.
Have a nice day, sir.
You do have a nice day.